It's kind of the perfect stance that I'm looking for. Take those hands, reach them up towards the sky. Push your hips back towards the wall behind you. And bring your hands to your toes. Then drop your hips into a squat, deep squat. Now if this is tough for you, that's okay. Go as deep as you can in the squat. If you can, grab your toes, pull up on your toes by lifting your chest. And now take that right hand, we're gonna add in a rotation again. So right arm up towards the ceiling and back down. Left arm up towards the ceiling and back down. Right arm up. Hannah, how are you feeling? Just doing a quick check-in with you here. Right arm back down, left arm up. Right arm up. And left arm up. Okay, now take both arms, stick them up. Really try to lift your chest tall, pull your thumbs back to the wall behind you, and stand. We're gonna do that one more time through. So push the hips back, grab the toes, drop the hips, right arm up towards the ceiling, right arm left up, switch, 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 switch. And now both arms up, hold, pull the thumbs back to the wall behind you, stand. Okay, now take those hands, place them on the back of your head. Feet still at slightly outside of shoulder width. I want you to imagine now pulling your rib cage down. Instead of letting it be flared up tight, you're gonna draw that rib cage down, hands to the back of the head, and keeping that rib cage down, you're going to push your hips back to the wall behind you until you feel a stretch through your hamstrings. So make sure that you keep your spine straight rather than rounding it as we do this. The objective here is to stretch the hamstrings, not to see who has the greatest range of motion. I promise, I can't see you. I'm not judging. Nobody else can either, unless it's your family, in which case have them join you. All right, now squeeze your butt to stand tall and open the hips. We're just gonna do that 10 times. Each time just finding a nice stretch in the posterior chain. That's your backside, your hamstrings, your glutes, your lower back. Just getting that system warm for the movement. Make sure you're breathing, not holding your breath. It's very natural in a new movement to hold your breath. The brain is trying to figure out what it's supposed to do. So it just kind of goes into engage everything mode. Those gross motor skills go to work versus those fine motor skills. All right, come on over to your machine. Now we're gonna roll into a bit of warm up here. I'm gonna make sure that I've got my erg data on, because I'm gonna log all my meters. You should too. So make sure you got erg data on your phone if you can. If you're watching on your phone, might not be able to do that. That's okay. So we're just gonna start with a light warm up on the machine. We're just gonna row. The objective here, we're gonna walk through some drills. We're gonna take you into some light movement. As we get started, keep the pressure low. I don't want you to feel like we're trying to kill you off the bat. The objective here is, again, just introduce some light movement, increase blood flow, get better oxygen circulation through the body, and get you ready for the workout. So strap in. Grab that handle, sit ready to catch, that's the front of the stroke, and we're gonna take off in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so as I mentioned, just light movement. Very as little pressure as you can give, but match up with my stroke rate. Which right now might be uncomfortably slow enough. Why are you going so slow? Well, this is an important lesson. That rate is not what gives us speed. Our ability to push force into the machine and to connect our bodies to the machine, that's what creates speed. So if speed doesn't come from the speed of the system, if your body is the system, higher stroke rate doesn't mean speed. Better force production, meaning you squeeze, the more you can push the legs, that's what creates speed. And then, asterisk. Once you can move on from a good force production, once you understand how to keep the legs fully, how
So put the force into every inch of the stroke, and then stroke rate is effective. But before that, stroke rate just kind of becomes like an out of control piece of it. Where it just starts spinning and you can't quite keep up. I don't know about you, but I feel like I have to read about that at times. So the objective is learn how to put force in the machine first. Once you get comfortable with that, then stroke rate will make sense. And actually, I've seen this in the Facebook group a few times with you guys. With people saying, I did the 5K workout with Shane. I followed his stroke rate the entire way, but he finished and I still had 1,200 meters to go. How did that happen? For that exact same reason, it's because we're putting different levels of force into the machine. That is seen and split. That's that per 500 meter number that you see on your monitor. So that is what we want to focus on today, especially. Today's workout is going to be anchored in stroke rates. I've intentionally done this to challenge Hannah. See if she's able to keep up with the stroke rate. And I'm here for you guys to be that visual anchor so that you will know what the stroke rate is and you'll be able to follow it. Okay, we're going to throw in a little bit of drills here. In about 2.5 minutes. Maybe your body's going to feel a little more. You get warm team release. Good thing. That's what we want. I want you to be loosey-goosey. I want you to be hot but not fatigued. Okay, so here we're going to go to arms only. That means I'm going to take my legs out of the equation and even hip swing. And sit at the release, that's the back side of the stroke. So in 2 strokes, we're going to go to arms only. And 2 arms only. So what's the objective right now? This is important. Try to learn something every time you're on the sheet. Focus on straight in, straight out movement of the handle. Drawing that handle into the base of the sternum, not into the lap, not up to the throat, but right in the base of the sternum. Make sure there's no stopping at the front or the back of the stroke rate. That's a good universal concept. You never want to have a pause in the stroke. It's a constant infinity loop of movement. So you're always recycling movement. You're never stopping and starting. You can anchor that in your brain. If you can make that paradigm shift where you go, the stroke never starts or stops. It's just always changing directions. Infinity. Then you will find a good connection. So handle straight in, straight out. No pausing, the front or the back. Feeling rhythmic, maybe your shoulders are starting to heat up with just this arm work. So we're going to add in the hip swing here in 2 strokes. And now it's just going to be legs and hips, or trunk, however you want to think about it. Legs, arms and hips, not legs and hips. Legs will stay straight, and we're just going to focus on that hip swing from 11 to 1 in 2 strokes. That's 1. And add in a hip swing. All right, what do we get to focus on now? Well, we get to practice patience on the swing forward, understanding that there's no rush to get anywhere, because speed of the system doesn't equal speed on the machine. So we're going to be patient, push the arms away, close the hips. And that's the second thing we get to focus on now, is order of operations. Arms move independently from the hips. Likewise, the arms and hips move independently from the legs. This is an excellent concept for a team, is that the stroke is essentially 3 separate parts: leg swing, leg drive, hip swing, and arm snap. They get blended together as you get better, but early on, make sure that you understand what each one does. And that's what this is called a picture of. That's what these help with. So get comfortable just moving the arms away from you, then closing the hips, swinging the hips and snapping the arms. We can just in a moment of silence. I like to talk a lot. Get excited about this stuff. Sometimes I just kind of throw a lot at you. So now I'm actually going to be quiet, so talking about being quiet. Okay, that's enough being quiet. Let's go ahead and add in the legs now. Do 2 strokes. That's 1 and 2. So now as we add in the legs, you still get to focus on order of operations, but you get to implement what we were thinking about in that last part of the drill. The arms way close to hip, then knees back. This is so critical. If you can learn to follow with your arms close to hips, then the knees, and you learn what it means to press your legs to extension and be patient there, it will go so far for you. Mean it. It will make a huge difference. Don't ever be in a rush to take the next stroke. Be in a rush to put good force into every stroke. Be in a rush to execute the stroke perfectly as far as technique goes, rather than just trying to take more strokes. Rowing is like a chess. I've never actually learned chess, but I'm imagining it's like chess. But not good chess. Checkers. Hold on. Okay, let's take 2 more strokes and we're going to stop. We're going to get ready for the work. That's 1. That's 2. Go ahead and set that handle down. You can unstrap if you like, grab a drink of water. Give me a brief respite here. Am I finished? Yes, sir. Thank you for asking. So, grabbing that water, I want to talk you through what we're going to do for the workout. That's going to help you kind of wrap your brain around the intent here. So, there's going to be a 25-minute workout of 30-second on, 30-second off intervals. Don't worry, I'm going to talk you through how to set it on the monitor. So don't start doing it just yet. Go with me on it when I talk you through it. What we're going to do in that 25 minutes, think of it in 5-minute segments. And each of those 5-minute segments, we are going to have a stroke rate cap, meaning you cannot go above a certain stroke rate, and I'm going to set that stroke rate for you. So the stroke rate as you move through the workout will be 18, 20, 22, 24, 26. Now those stroke rates apply to the 30 seconds on. In the 30 seconds off windows, you have a choice to make. I'm going to continue rowing. Hannah's going to continue rowing. She's over there, by the way. My computer's there. My camera's here. So if you see me looking this way, I'm looking at Hannah. If you see me looking this way, I'm looking at you through the camera lens. Yes, I see you. You're doing great. You're going to have a great one. So 30 seconds off. You can either stop fully if you need it, and that's why I baked this into the workout, or you can continue rowing, which is very light and easy with all of your focus on technique, just no pressure. And so it's up to you what you want to do in that 30-second window. When it is on, we are working at max effort, meaning you're giving as much as you can during that 30-second window at that stroke rate with the consideration that you need to sustain for 25 minutes. I hope that makes sense. Hannah, as I explained that, does that make sense to you?
Oh, absolutely. I'm with you.
Okay, great. Okay, cool. So if that makes sense, and I explained it fully, thank you for being everybody's voice. If that makes sense, let's go ahead and set up the monitor. The one thing I want you to think about, make sure you've adjusted your damper setting so that it is where you are comfortable with damper setting. Real blanket answer quickly, because often we get the question, what's the right damper setting for me to use? There is no right damper setting. Put it to where you feel most comfortable and where you go most frequently. That would be the best way of thinking about what you should do with damper setting for the time being. So, from the main menu, go ahead and turn on your monitor. Make sure you've got erg data connected again if you want to be tracking this workout, because collectively we could dump a ton of meters to the Team Melaleuca today on the Concept 2 logbook. So I highly encourage you to have your erg data synced up. Now, from the main menu, we're going to go to select workout, that's the B button. New workout, it's the D button. Intervals, that's the D button. Intervals time, B button. We're going to change the set time to 30 seconds, so we'll walk you through this. So hit the right arrow, that's the A button once, then hit the plus button, B, 3 times, 1, 2, 3. Now it's gonna say minute 30 on the monitor. I'm gonna hit that left arrow once, that's the D button, and the minus button, C, once. So now I've set time as 30 seconds. Now I need to change the rest time. So use that A button, right arrow, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. Give you a moment to catch up. And we're gonna hit that B button, the plus button, 3 times. 1, 2, 3. That gives me a rest time of 30 seconds. So what you should see on your screen now, do not hit the check mark. Do not hit the check mark. Hannah, did you hit the check mark?
I wanted to, but I didn't.
Good. Way to catch yourself. Good. Thank you. Thank you. So from this screen now, you see 30 seconds and 30 seconds. Once we hit the check mark, we got to be ready to go. So if you need any last drinks of water, tightening your shoes, wiping your brow, whatever it may be, get that done now. Okay, that's enough time. Let's go ahead and hit the check mark. That's the E button. We now have 30 seconds on our screen. That means we're going to get ready to go. The first 30-second interval, and again, the first 5-minute block is going to be stroke rate 18. So I'm going to set that 18. I will be here holding it for you. Hannah is definitely going to be holding it for you because she's going to be following me. You're following me. So all of us are going to be at an 18 together. When we are on, it's max effort. When we are off, it's just light and easy. Don't worry about the stroke rate. Doesn't that make sense? I can hear you, and I'm going to guess that you're saying yes. So here we go. Grab that handle. Sit ready at the catch. In 3, 2, 1, go. Go. 18. Take my little about 22. 18. Come on, Shane. Cool, breathe, relax. 18. So at this 18, we're working on putting more effort into your feet. Push that machine away from you. See if you can push it across the room. That way, not that way. At least. Hey, congratulations, only 24 rounds left. We're doing great. This is awesome. So now the nice part is you're going to see that interval pop up on the screen. It says interval 1. I just tell you what round we're in. So it helps us keep track of time. We also get to stare at our feet. You know, how many rounds are left, nothing like that. And then 25 round workout. It's so much work to think about 25 rounds, 25 rounds. Okay, back up. Here we go. 18. Round 2. Patience on that recovery. Put your focus and effort into the drive. Make your flywheel left. I'm not much like Shane, it's comfortably slow. Good. That's what we want. Sometimes you have to spend a little bit of time here. Get uncomfortable to learn. Okay. Just a quick check-in. Note how many meters you got in that round. If you don't see meters, then hit that on the right-hand column. You have those 5 buttons. Hit that top button. That's going to change the screen to an all-data screen. And that should give you the number of meters you got. And that meters, that's just going to be your litmus test now for how many meters you should be getting each round. Getting ready to go again in 3, 2, 1. And that level comes from how hard you push. How much speed of the system. Do the arms push away first and pull to get them and then. Nice and cruised. Hannah, how you feeling? 3 rounds into it. Feeling okay?
Oh, good. Oh, yeah. This is going perfect. My form is fantastic. No, this is exactly what I wanted to do today.
Good. You know, I believe you. I believe you. I think you're telling me the truth right now.
Would I ever lie to you, Shane?
All right, here we go, round 4. Put that effort into the handle. Jeez, push that machine away. We turn the light switch on. No. On. Learn to control the stroke. Learn to control your effort. Yeah, this is that piece where growing really builds a lot of discipline. Because you can, without much risk of injury, you can just kind of spin the wheels right now. Certainly I can't see it. The only person judging you might be your dog, if your dog can't come before next week. So there's plenty you can get away with. The question is, do you commit yourself to the action? Personal responsibility. Here we go. 2, 1. Turn it on. All right, this is our last round at 18. We need to jump up to 20 after this round. Which might feel nicer. Remember, it's all just a learning plan. Okay, next time we go, you're gonna be able to range 20. 2 beats up in the stroke rate. Just the smallest of changes, which might feel good. When we get up there, read the sigh of relief. You're like, oh, thank you. 27 or 26. And next round on the rest period, I'm curious. I'll let you think about it during this work period. What is your favorite workout that you've done with Coach John? All right, here we go. 20. Work on it. 2 beats higher. Should feel a little bit lighter on the stroke. And you get to bring that split on like a second too. The tactician. Great workout and mental workout. All right, now, best workout that you've done with Coach Johnson.
I feel like this might be a loaded question considering that we were texting on Friday about it.
Don't worry, I'm definitely not going to report back to him after this.
Oh, never. Unless he's watching, of course.
I'm sure he is. He's in the
maybe I
UK,
can
so
lie
it's not
about
warning
this.
for him.
That's
All right.
true.
All right, you successfully talked your way through it. Next round. Good job, Hannah.
I know, I'm talented.
Right on that 20 for you. Think about a quick catch. A quick catch simply means change direction with no delay. As soon as you get there, pick it right up. Okay. What do you got, man?
Okay, so my favorite workout so far has been we played rolling, and I didn't lose by that much. Let's just say that.
Yep. And kudos to you, your very first round, you got a 0.
I know, I
That
did
was
so good in the
impressive.
very first round.
John told me that he was nervous when that happened. All right, sorry. We're
I
going
know,
again in
he
2.
did like really
1,
bad.
Go. He was nervous. He thought he had some competition. He
better be. I've been practicing, I'm coming for him.
The upside is now, if John, all right, I'll sit. We know that you can fill into it. All of you at home, you should have confidence. Hannah can now be your unofficial coach.
That might be a stretch.
Don't sell yourself short. Don't sell yourself. You gotta have that confidence. Okay, so now focusing during these rest periods on your good mechanics. We're 3 of 5 rounds through this second 5-round window. Or 5-minute window. Nice, cool, calm, collected. Focus on our mechanics. Arms, legs, body, arms. Here we go. Back in the 20.
Let's go now, Louise. Louise, let's go now. I'm gonna be the
Hold
winner.
it down, 3.
Bye, then.
Follow along with that rate. Figure out. Let's push harder through my feet. I'm gonna put more effort in every stroke. back to mechanics. I don't know about you, my glutes are firing up right now. It's generally a good sign. Hey, after this next one, we are 10 rounds through our 25-round workout. That means we only have 15 left. We're basically home free at this point. Kind of mentality you have to do. Okay, get ready to go. 2, 1, 20. Last round of 20. Those legs. Legs to drive power. The hips to freeway. The arms that get to be the icing on the cake. End of the stroke. Easy. Okay. The last round at 20. Next up, you guessed it, 22. Because I really buried the lead on that. The progressions will be pretty easy from here. Hannah, what are you thinking
Yes, sir.
about right now? What's your brain trying to tell you to do? What's your focus point? By the way, we're going in 5 seconds.
Mostly to start being lazy.
Start being lazy?
Yeah, I have to keep reminding myself of, hey, don't bend your knees before you get your arms out.
Yeah. Intentionally lazy so that you can be faster.
Yeah.
We're at 22, just a reminder. Definitely lighter liquor here. Quick turn up, catch. You're breathing. Just a good focus point, not technique related, but breath work related. Focus hard when you start to get tired. Focus on complete exhalation of your air. Push all your air out. The body is very good at inhaling. Terrible at exhaling because the lungs are a muscle. You never exercise them. Here we go. 22. Grab on. I'm working right here with you. We're doing this together at your office, spare bedroom, basement, wherever you have your machine. First off, kudos to you. I'm proud of you. I mean, you're getting moving. Big. Especially taking your time on Saturday to come get an early morning workout. My challenge after this workout is over for you to take these good choices and move through the rest of your day. Let it be a springboard for other things. Here we go, turn it back on. Back to 22. So, back to the rest of breathing, breath work. The lungs are muscles, just like these muscles. So, the goal, exercise them. That's what happens when you exercise like this, your lungs start to work. But by focusing on your exhale, you push out all that CO2, that used oxygen, and then when you very naturally inhale, you take in more fresh oxygen to feed your body. Back when you're talking to the like a metronome. Steady as it flies. Doing this together. We're not alone. We're with thousands of others. And me. And all here together. All right, a little high on the way, but anyways, when you focus on that exhale, push all the air out. You will take in more air. It will feed your body. It will help you sustain. There's so much good that comes from breath work. It's amazing. It's like a superpower being able to learn to breathe better. Last round at 22, coming up in 3, 2, 1, 22. Let's do it. Come on, push it. Not doing it through the rate, doing it through force. Brace your body, squeeze down, push through the legs. Be consistent. Easy. Good. Hey, we're 15 rounds through a 25 round workout. That's only 10 rounds. Now we're really hungry. We're basically done. Right, Anna?
Yeah,
Just
I
put
think
it
you're the
like
most positive person I know.
that. Anna, I feel like you're not even breathing hard right now.
Well, I mostly am trying not to be distracting. Oh, yeah, I'm in such great shape, Shane.
All right, here we go. We're taking off to 24, you guys. 2 more beats on the rate. This might feel good to you. A little bit of freedom here. Still got to put force into the handle. Easy. Good, so that's 24. What you're going to notice most likely is while you get a little bit of freedom and rate, now the heart rate runs a little bit higher, a little bit higher. So breathe, focus on your exhale, focus on your mechanics. Every stroke is an opportunity to try again. Forget the ones that happened in the past and learn from them. And try to improve on the next ones. Here we go. Breathing, push. How are you feeling right now? Have you woken up your family yet? I hope so. That's how loud you want your machine to be. When they come in rubbing your eyes. If you're drenched in sweat, you have to be proud of that moment. Maybe you're doing it for your kids, grandkids, your future kids. Find that focus point, that reason. Lay on that, brother. Why are you here? It's a reason for being. Let's go. 24. Breathe and push. One singular focus. Execute. Do what you need to do for this workout. Bring your focus, bring your attention, bring your intention. Good. Yeah, how you feeling over there? What's 24 feeling like for you?
It's good. I'm definitely starting to, get such a beautiful glisten going on. So it's good. But I think this is the most consistent I've been with my stroke rate, like ever.
Hey, that's a victory. Virtual high five. That was great. It looked like an air high five when I did to the laptop. Right there. Okay, 2, 1, we're going again. Here we go. 24. Set for you. Trying to be as consistent as I can be. Look good. Knowing you're squeezing the stroke down. 24. Man, are you excited for 26 now?
I'm so excited. It's gonna be so easy.
Are you excited because you like high stroke rates, or are you excited because it means you only have 5 minutes left?
Oh no, I could do this all day.
Well, why not? Should we just keep going then after this? All right,
Oh,
Hannah said it. We're going to
absolutely.
take this to a 35-minute workout. All right, we're going in 3, 2, 1. Last row at 24. Let's do it. Any complicated from the arms. Push to the legs. Easy. Up to a 26. Our final 5 minutes. You are home free. You're basically drinking water sitting on your mat right now, stretching. All you have to do is just put it in 5 focused rounds here for 26. The dog's proud of you. Kids are proud of you. Grandkids, soon to be kids. Me, Hannah, all your thousands of friends on their machines. We're all excited for you. Let's do this. Final 5 minutes starting now. 20 to 26. So much freedom of the stroke rate. Breathe down. Breathe down. Breathe down. Breathe down. Yeah, come on. You can start to sing today.
Who needs hype music when we have you?
I should have taken that up. And I'll have to feel like, All right, so Hannah, what are you going to sing to us next?
Oh, no.
That's all right.
I want people to enjoy this workout.
I'll let you think about it for the next round. And then you can come back to us to sing for maybe around 4 or 5. Don't worry, I wouldn't want to put you on the spot. Okay, 3,
Never.
2, 1. Back to 28. Let's do it. Sorry, 26. Get in the way. Do it together. Split as low as you can. At 3. Easy. Woo-wee. I'm so fresh right now. Definitely not tired. That's for sure. Definitely not getting work at this moment in time.
No, of course not.
That was a joke. I was joking. I'm very tired. Okay. 3 more rounds of this 26, and we get to have a little mat time. Now, let's go. 6. Pick it up. Stay consistent. Now's when you push strong a little bit. End the workout. If we get back to the tanks, you keep that stored up and left. It's very easy. Easy. All right, Hannah, what song did you pick? Did you feel
I am not singing
it's
for
here
you,
to
Shane.
It's here to embolden the thousands of members who are depending on you, seeing you
Shane,
as the
as
example.
much as I like you, I am not singing for you.
It's okay, guys. We'll get it. She'll give you something. I know you want the motivation from it. Sorry, you can just be like, hum it.
Comment?
Here we go. 26. Breathe, guys. What's on that exhale? Easy. Hey, 1 round left. Remember at the beginning when I said 1 round down, 24 rounds left? You guess what? 24 rounds down, 1 left. This is your chance to hear Hannah saying something beautiful, motivate you into your final round. To dig deep. I feel like
I don't think I can. Are you doing like it's the final countdown?
Mary, yes! We did it! We did it! We got her singing! Banana Rocky. Here we go. 15 seconds. Bring it home. Easy. All right. Okay, so while the rounds are done, don't get off that machine. You don't get stopped. We're just gonna lightly row now. Just gonna cruise for about 2 rounds. There's no effort. This is our cool down at the beginning. Don't worry, I'm not gonna like secretly make you work out here. The goal really is to just light row, focus on your mechanics. Arms away, close the hips, knees, bend the knees. Push the legs, open the hips, snap the arms. Focus on learning here. The best time to find your mechanics, to lock them in, and to train that discipline of the skill of rowing movement is when you're tired. Guess why? Because in the middle of a workout, when you're in round 24 or 25, you get tired. And you need to draw from some deep source of where do I find the energy, where do I find the skill to do this? Guess what? If you practice those mechanics when you're tired at the end of a workout, then you're teaching your body that, hey, when I'm tired, I go to good position rather than falling apart and just collapse. And then you train that strong mindset. You hold the standard and that discipline, good movement. And that, like a ripple effect, it's from a pebble in a still pond, the ripple effect. Like good decisions, those choices themselves of personal discipline, ownership, all come in these moments right here. It may seem cliche, but I promise it is not. There's a reason that Frank loves this machine. It's because it's you versus you on the machine. It's why we aren't comparing ourselves against each other in Team Hollywood, but we are comparing ourselves to ourselves. You against you. Your scores one day versus your scores the next day. In 2-month windows, can you improve? What does that tell you? It means that you did the work along the way. You can't improve if you don't put in the work, and that's up to you. It's your choice. So make that choice here and now. 30 more seconds before we get off. Stretch. Enjoy this cool down period. If your glutes or your hamstrings are on fire, maybe it's quads, shoulders. I don't like glutes or anything. No matter how long I do this, my glutes still will always get tired. Put that thing down. Let's give it a second. Her dad's going to ask if the twins for a workout. Very kindly, as he always does. Wait before it's. Already finished. Yes, Sam, thanks for asking her dad. That means that we get to log this workout now. Hannah, I see that you logged your workout. Congrats.
I sure did.
Well done. All right, so that workout's logged. So go ahead and step off of your machine now and come onto the floor where we were warming up. Hello, glutes. Okay. So grabbing that floor position, we're just going to place those feet straight up in front of us. Okay, and we're going to go into a forward fold. Now I know we're doing a lot of forward folding today, but it's been active forward folding. So I want you to come into a passive position. Wherever your hands fall, it doesn't really matter. Don't judge yourself based, again,
Just like on the drawing. Don't judge yourself against me. Judge yourself against yourself. Bring yourself to your floor and just drape your body forward. Whatever position that is fine. If you want to hold on to the sides of your mat for stability, if you can get your hands to your toes, it does not matter. But the goal is that you just fall into this forward position and relax. Let all of the muscles in your back turn on. And now, I'm going to offer you a challenge. Close your mouth. All of your air in and out through your nose and mouth. Work to slow your heart rate. Work to slow your breathing rate. Cool down is so important for the post-workout. You may have noticed if you've ever done a hard workout and you walk away from it, the odds that your body stiffens up, that it goes into shock because you just hit it pretty hard for the workout. And then you go, oh, okay, and another day. The more you can take time, what we're doing right now is triggering your parasympathetic response. What is that? Well, your parasympathetic nervous system is the system responsible for down-regulating your body, relaxing your body. It's your sleep state, that's down-regulation for your parasympathetic nervous system. Your active nervous system is your sympathetic nervous system. It's what fires up for the workout like that. And all we do all day is live in this sympathetic, this active state. This high stress, this fight or flight mode. It doesn't serve us when we never have down-regulation time. It's time away from screens. It's time away from high-stress scenarios. Maybe it's reading a book that's going to regulate you. And so these moments aid in our recovery because every nervous system needs its time. It's intended to help you regulate your body. If we don't ever give it a chance, then we just live with the lights on all the time. The bulb burns out faster. So your goal is to turn the light switch on. Get your body to turn the light switch on and off when you need, not just constantly. Keeping that air moving in and out through the nerves. It's going to be a long stretch. From that, I want to get cross shin position, so you're going to fight on your left. So you're sitting cross-legged, so the faster your road, again, it does not have to match my position exactly. Find what's comfortable. You never want there to be pain. If your knees uncomfortable, adjust your feet accordingly. So right shin in front of the left, and now you're going to fall forward again. You should stay for most of them exactly. Again, focus on these testicles. Challenge you to think if you're condition 8 seconds inhale and 10 seconds exhale, all through the nose. From that, switch your shins and roll shin forward. And same thing, fall right back down, dragging yourself into this position. After that, so breathing, 8 seconds in, 10 seconds out. And then this time, making spinning bellies, like faces into the thighs. As you exhale, just releasing tension from the lower back, the hips, the knees, the shoulders, the glutes, and falling deeper into that position. fairly release before those stitches. Lift up. This position, bring yourself to force. Bring your hands and your shoulders, knees and over the hips. And I just want your back sway or arch with gravity. Just relax, let your pelvis tilt. Essentially what you're doing is just letting gravity restore the natural curve of your spine. All the muscles that have to work and you're stabilizing during one stroke and then relax. All the blades coming together. Straight. Head breathe. Bring yourself down to your chest. And then finish with a little bit of an opposite stretch. Now you're going to press that chest up. If you are more comfortable going to your elbows, that's a great way to put yourself in those positions so you can feel elbows and everything here. And as we're in our final stretch, I'm going to pass it back to you. Thank you for being an amazing partner. You, all of you. Thank you for giving yourself time today. Hannah, thank you for being an incredible companion during this workout and leader and singing to us. We all appreciated it.
You think you're hilarious, Shane. Oh my goodness. But that was incredible. I don't know about you guys, but I'm still trying to catch my breath just a little bit. That was so awesome. Shane, we so appreciate you and Dark Horse and the partnership we have there. Like, you guys are such a great resource for us. I know I've learned a ton. I'm sure everyone else in Team No Luca has learned so much from you. So thank you. And guys, get ready because general session starts in just 2 hours. I'm so excited. Have an awesome day. Thank you for joining us.
Bye, guys.